Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Mr. Crypto Vet coming at you with another video on the 8-minute scalper and an update. Before I get into the video, I want to remind you guys that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just for educational and just for fun purposes only. So with that out of the way, I've been getting some messages of some folks talking about my account and how they're not going to get involved because they see that I'm not making huge gains on my account, this, that, and the other. And my question for those people: am I the ceiling to what you can accomplish? Because really and truly, your trading adventure, my trading adventure, somebody else's trading adventure, your mom's, your dad's, your brother, your cousin, your sister, everyone is going to have a different result. I promise you that. Do not gauge what you can do based off of my previous results. Um, and actually, there was a message that just went out in the scalper alert. I could not be making this video at a better time. I'm going to share my screen just so you guys can see the validity of what I'm trying to say here. Maybe if you hear it from somebody else's perspective, you'll understand a little bit better. Oh, looks like another trade alert. Actually, let me look at that. Nas 100 minute one buy. Well, we're gonna have to skip on that one for now because I'm in the middle of a video. But this just came out a couple of minutes ago, and it says, "Remember this, ladies and gentlemen. The alerts are not, keyword not, what make you money. It's your plan and how you trade the alerts that make you money. That's why during our scalper trainings, we show how the same exact alert can result in a small loss, a big loss, a small win, or a big win, all from the same alert. Keyword, the same alert. So before taking a trade, you should know the answers to the following 6 questions. And these 6 questions are: why are you taking the alert in the first place? When should you get in? What is your lot size? This is very huge because, especially if you're going back and forth between Forex and an index like US 30, I trade with the 0.01 on US 30 as an example. That's just me and what my account size can handle, versus when I'm trading a Forex pair like I don't know, GBP, USD, something like that, whatever. I think there was literally an alert on that earlier today. I up my lot size to at least a 0.04, sometimes a little bit higher, depending on how the trade is looking to me. But if I'm on a 0.04 and I see an alert that comes through for an index and I switch back my chart really quick and oh, it's a buy or a sell. This actually happened to me. This actually happened to me 2 days ago. I went from a Forex chart and I switched back to an index and I got into a sell. And as soon as I hit the sell, I was in drawdown by like $100. And I had a little mini heart attack. And I was like, what? In the candle, it wasn't adding up. I was like, there's no way. And I looked at my lot size and I was like, oh, that's why. And so as soon as it jumped into the profit side, I think I ended up making like $12 or $13 on that trade. But that was luck. I was in and out of that trade within seconds because I didn't want to sit there and wait to see if it was going to reverse or not. Could it have gone in my favor longer? Yes. And I think it actually did. But that was the risk that I was willing to manage at that time because I didn't want to turn around and end up blowing an account. So this one is huge. What is your lot size? Um, why do you or don't you cost average? When are you exiting for a loss? When are you exiting for a win? So these are all things that you should kind of know ahead of time. I know it's kind of difficult with the alerts because they come through. You need to make decisions quick, but you should kind of have some of this stuff mentally prepared before you enter into a trade. Like I always look at my account size and I have my lot size pre-adjusted for if I am going to get into that specific type of trade. So these 6 questions will make all the difference in your result. That's why one person can win and one can lose. and they are both taking the same trades. So I just wanted to really share that because people are seeming to make decisions based off of my results and my results only. And I could trade completely different than the way that you trade. So don't make a decision that could potentially change your whole entire life based off of the way that I'm trading, or even someone that's sitting right next to you trade. Literally, I have my mom sitting on the other side of the office here in my home, and she will sometimes be in a win and I'll be in a loss. And, that's just the way it is. Another thing to consider, maybe folks don't even want to trade the alerts, period. I know Monday and Tuesday were both profitable days for the US Open for me. Yesterday, which was Wednesday, was a loss, and I took a pretty big loss. This morning, I took a win. So, people may want to come in here just for the open call because you're actually trading with another person, you're live, and they're telling you when to enter and exit. They're not necessarily telling you, they're suggesting. That's what they are doing. Coach Mo, that's what he's doing on his account. If you want to follow along with him, you can. But if I elected to just choose to trade the US Open, I'd be in a positive win for this week overall. But I'm not, because I've been taking some of these alerts, and it's been taking me a little bit of time to get used to. I found a lot of value from the scalper alert training. And like I said, everyone's completely different. So I just implore people, do not make a decision based off of my results or somebody else's result. Don't make a decision based on someone who's showing you that they've 10x their account in a week, because that's unwise. Why would you do that? They might trade way more aggressive than you might ever decide to trade. So you might see someone growing their account super quick. Is that going to motivate you to want to join or be involved with 8 Minute Trader more than someone that has taken several losses over the course of a week, 6 weeks, 8 months? Because it's not just us. They've had a beta testing group out there, and I actually got some information from a colleague of mine in my Telegram who reached out to me and sent me a message. I'm going to pull that up and share that too. Let's see here. I don't want to butcher their name. I don't really know how to pronounce that, but I'm just going to share so you guys can see. They had some concern. That they wanted to see some of the history of the beta test group, because it's just been mentioned on the call that these beta test folks have been doing so well with their account, but we haven't seen anything. So if you look here, it actually says, hey, he reached out on the open and said, hey, do you guys have a MyFX account? One can look back and see how it's gone for you guys during the back testing, or maybe the beta testers account. And he said, this is Jordan Rosario from the morning open call. He says, hi there. Yes, we do have a MyFX account as well as FX Blue accounts that show the performance of our beta testers. We will release this to the public when we can. So he responded and he said, that's great news. On top of that, there was another question that he said, hey, another question. Will we get the links to look back at all of this before the actual launch? And he said that they're absolutely going to do that. He said, of course, we will ensure that we get all information possible out to ensure to make an educated decision before buying the scalper. So for those of you guys who want to look at and see other people's results, even though they're going to be completely different from your results because you're not the same exact person, you can do that. I understand where people are coming from when they say they want to see the results of other people, because if you have all these people who are losing consistently and their accounts are constantly going down, then maybe as a conclusive group of people, then yes, that makes sense. Okay, this may not be an ideal opportunity because clearly out of 100 people, 99 people are losing. Yes, that makes complete and total sense. I understand 100%. However, that's not the case here. They're going to be releasing the FX books and the MyFX Blue links to people, so you can go and back test. But there's plenty of people, just not only from the open call, who will go in the comments in the chat and say, their percentage of gain. There's a whole Facebook page out there for results that people are posting screenshots. So it's not just a whole bunch of losers. And then on top of all of that, Youngevity has done their research. Youngevity is a 25-year-old company. They're not just going to let any Yahoo come up off the street and get involved with their company, because they don't want to tarnish their reputation. So, like they've mentioned multiple times, this has taken almost 2 years for this thing to get to the point to where it is at today. We're so close to launch. It's not even funny. So for people to question, does this system work? I don't know. It seems to be working. It seems to have been working for the past couple of years. It seems to have been working for these people in this beta test group. It seems to be working for the people on the open call. It seems to be working for me. Granted, I've been taking some L's on the scalper, but I'm learning just like everyone else is, to get my timing correct, to get my entry correct, to get my exit correct. I have trading experience. Yes, I do. I started my trading journey back in 2020. For those of you guys who have been trading for a while, I got introduced to Forex with a company called Tradera. I don't know if you guys remember Tradera, but that's where I learned everything from A to Z. And that company went bust. And they weren't partnered with someone solid like a Youngevity. They just went out there on their own and thought that they could do it. It was two really young guys. I want to say they were early 20s, if that. And they went out and they put all these videos out. You could actually still check out their content. It's on YouTube. They gave it away all for free when they decided to shut the company down. But you're not going to experience that here with Youngevity, because they have way too much of a reputation to uphold. And they're crossing their T's and dotting their I's. So that's why they're not just going to launch without doing their homework, without doing their research, without getting their legal team involved, without making sure that everything is in place. So, that's why I'm so confident in this project. That's why I'm so confident in the 8-Minute Trader. I'm confident in Sal and Vanessa and Coach Mo and the whole entire team of 8-Minute Trader. I've seen too much. I've been involved for too long and seen too much to know that these guys aren't going anywhere. So I just wanted to give that quick update and let you guys know what's going on exactly with the 8-Minute Trader, where we are with that. Definitely get into the U.S. Open calls every morning at Monday through Friday at 9:30 Eastern time. There's also going to be today, actually Thursday, Dr. Lewis is going to be doing a compound psychology class. And if you're in the group, make sure you click on the link. That's going to be tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you don't have the link, make sure you get enrolled, and I'll get that email notification and get you plugged into the appropriate groups for that, so you guys can be involved. It's still free to join until we hear otherwise. But hey, I'm just taking advantage where I can and continuing to learn and continuing to grow. So, don't at me for not having 100% winning days and being in the blue every single day. People are going to make mistakes, and all we could do is bounce back from that, right? So yeah, definitely, if people are having a positive experience, leave it in the comment below. If people are having a negative experience, also leave it in the comment below, because hey, it's a free market. I'm not here to like block anybody's comments. I will come at you in the comments though. You say something smart on my comments on my video, I'm one of those people that will respond to you. So I'm not afraid of that. I like to engage with my audience, and even on my Telegram, you reach out to me, I will definitely reach back out to you. Except for if you're trying to spam me with something else, don't do it. I promise you, I will not respond and I will block you. So that's about all I have for today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully we have a profitable Friday. I will see those on the compound psychology class this evening, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.